Oh no! Damn it. Hello. You're on mute.
Hey! I got one viewer and it's not me this time.
Well, hello.
Well, I'm going to read the intro because Andrea's still awake for once and, well, for the second time in 2 weeks? Last week she was awake. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My thing says gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I am Sean Crummel, reader of Smack the Head, the animated series comic, and host of Random Back Issue Comics on this very YouTube channel. I am joined by Steve. And this is the show where I learn how to live stream and fix my microphone.
That we've been doing for what? 30 weeks now?
30?
Maybe longer.
And generally we talk about nonsense and usually toys.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah. I think it's funner.
Funner?
Yeah.
All right.
Funner in the sense of tacos and belly buttons.
Oh, Andrew's breaking stuff to look tough. Steve says, what was that?
It's just every time I hear something crashing, it's instantly, what was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Well, it's because you have a kid.
Constant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just force of habit.
Unacceptable. Bum, bum, bum.
Little monster turned 3 today.
Yay! He survived 3 years.
Yeah, barely. Every time on his birthday or around his birthday or holidays, he injures his face pretty good.
Oh, yeah? Around his birthday? Yeah. So it's a tradition?
Around his it's around a holiday, like a major holiday where we're going to take some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And so far on every birthday, he's hurt his face. Either right before or right after. Or no, right on his birthday or right before.
Weird.
It's funny. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess it is a tradition now.
Yeah, but sooner or later he's going to have a half face scar, like Two-Face.
Something.
Oh, I love you. Good night. Yeah, half face scar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was he happy? Does he know what's going on?
We try to explain it to him, but I don't think he really cares that much. But no, he does understand.
Came out of there.
Yeah, I don't think he understands. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think anybody's ever set him down and explained it to him, but
I think that's your job.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't done that yet. But no, he understands what the birthday is. We made a big deal about it and kept telling him how old he was.
Toys.
Yeah.
That's how I'd be.
He was happy with his presents, yeah. He played with everything. Everything he wanted opened and played with. And he did it.
Yeah.
By golly, he did it. But it was good. Good stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. How was your day?
Fine. Hang on. Let me respond to this real quick, and then I'll tell you. I did a new video for the channel. Yeah. And I've just been arguing with, well, not arguing, but so on Twitter, Twitter's just set up for people to be rude and a-holes. So when somebody shared my thing, and they were like, "This is the dumbest idea ever." And then I was like, even if it's if this was like the story, and then they're usually like, "That's okay." Like, and then like one person I'm just losing my patience with, because like usually it's like, because there was this one Twitter account that took the image and said this is, it's agony or whatever, and I was like, at least drop the link or my name. So I just started responding to the people that were agreeing with them that it's a terrible idea, which is like more people than I would have ever interacted with before, which ends up being positive. And then I started talking to them like real people, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that part of the movie too. And I'm like, hey, it doesn't even, they don't have to put a full cave woman in the next movie, but if there's a Raquel Welch poster, I'm claiming like massive victory over that.
Right.
So that's what I've been doing for like a day and a half, is just having positive interactions with people that have knee-jerk reactions.
Hey, there you go. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, so this person is asking what program I'm using to do the videos. What software and hardware do you use? Just on my Mac. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, but there was one comment. I'll share it with you.
Oh, joke.
I'm like, this person is under 14. Like, they would have to be.
That's how I just view the internet, is that everybody on there is under 14, including me.
Yeah, like everyone is just...
Yes, no, yeah. Everyone that is on the internet is under 14.
Physically or mentally under 14.
Both.
Yeah.
They don't have to be both, but it is both.
So this was my favorite one today. Can you read this?
No.
Oh, hold on. Why isn't it zooming in? There you go. Ah, crap. Why is it going wonky?
That was funny. I'm sorry.
Reset. Okay, now
I think it went to the side. I think it went just all the way to the side. You had to scroll to the left.
Yeah, alright. Well, you know what? I'll make it easier on you. Just close that, and then I will share this.
Just narrate it.
No. You gotta read it for yourself.
Oh, okay. Then I'll make my screen bigger and
boom.
Can
you see that?
Wow.
I should go to prison for drawing a cave woman.
Nice.
And if you go to their thing, they have no videos and no followers and no following. So they made the account to thumbs down it and complain.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The internet is such a wonderful invention.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. I don't understand the idea of hunting for stuff that you hate, so you can. I don't know.
Do you remember Jay and Silent Bob, where they were like, the internet has given everyone a voice, and unfortunately, everyone's used that voice to complain about movies.
Yeah. I prefer today's. What the fuck is the internet?
It's good. I still like those movies. I feel like there's nuggets of nuggets of truth that apply to today still.
Oh yeah. Even Clerks has still nuggets of truth that still bleed into modern, and that was over 20 years ago. That was Jesus. That's almost 30 years ago now.
Yeah,
like 20. Well, maybe not that high, but close.
Yeah.
But
dumb. But I'm going to prison apparently, so because I drew a cave woman.
Okay, maybe if you're in another country that had those kinds of laws, but I think you're good, man.
Oh, people are so dumb.
You have the ability to draw whatever the fuck you want in any style you want.
I don't get people. The more I thought about it today, the more I'm just like, why can't I slap people?
Well, then you would go to prison.
For slapping? No.
Yeah, well, at least jail. It's assault.
Yeah, whatever.
Use your words.
Need to be slapped.
They're using their words. You can use your words. Yes, I agree. People do need slapped upside the head every once in a while, but that's not your job to do. If they're going to use words against you, you can use your words.
Words are violence, though, so I might still go to jail.
Yeah, I would probably go to jail too.
That's what the internet tells me. That's
straight to jail. That's what would happen. Straight to jail.
That's what England tells their citizens. Words are violence.
No, fuck that. We're not England.
Yeah.
Words are not violence. They can mean violence, but they're not violence.
Yeah, I know, but
they can hurt. They can hurt your feelings, but they don't hurt. You're physically fine.
Yeah, don't tell Twitter that.
You're physically fine.
No, you scarred me.
I don't care. I gotta do stuff. I got nothing.
I don't care. I gotta drive.
I gotta live my life. Go live yours, man. Go to work.
I hate the world.
Go grocery shopping.
Go grocery shopping.
Get off the internet.
Man of Steel. I have to be on the internet to do this, to do the comic.
Not other people.
Oh.
I agree. I mean, not all the time. Get off the internet when you're mad. It's don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Don't get on the internet when you're mad.
That's smart. Yep, lost what I was gonna say. Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Love it. I just put it back on and
I heard.
Yeah. I am at 38 minutes exactly. He just walked into the ship. That's very nice.
I am at 10 minutes exactly. He's putting his naked newborn into a ship.
Yeah. I did start taking notes, but then I started getting distracted by other things, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to make sure this audio and stuff is working. And I figured out what was wrong and why I was having the glitch, so I fixed that, and so far everything looks fine, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was on the wrong network.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I wasn't gonna step by step through this movie. And then I was like sitting there watching a movie with Andrea tonight, and I was like, didn't we already talk about this like a week ago?
We don't have to do a step by step through this like we usually do with our reviews. We can just go through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Good movie, great start. I love Krypton. I love seeing Krypton like that. It's very alien, and it's very like alien at the same time, like futuristic but not futuristic.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I did too. I like how Krypton was portrayed, even with the animals, and
love the animals.
I like how the only thing I had a problem with was the codex.
The
there was
skull?
No point to that. Yeah, well, it looked badass. I loved it, and what he used it for, I feel like that was a leftover, something left over from a previous script, right? Like that's how Superman got his powers, was he got all of the Kryptonians put into him, and that's why he was so strong. And that was just left over for the story to progress, because they didn't want to rewrite the whole fucking story, so they just
because this way he's like Zod is like all of our future generations live inside you, and I'm gonna take them out.
Yeah,
and then that's why he tries to terraform.
Exactly. So he can have the new Krypton on Earth.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but then nothing ever happens with it. The
No,
Kryptonians
because
apparently stay
Superman
inside
would have to be
Superman.
dead.
No, they said he does not have to be dead. He does not have to be alive. He's like,
To
does he have to be alive
extract
to
it.
get it out? Right. He's like, no, he doesn't have to be. So implying he can be alive to be extracted.
Sure, but he could also be dead, which is what drives him to be like, okay, I'm done. Done trying to bargain with him.
Well, yeah, I get that. That's not what I'm saying. But he doesn't have to be dead. So, but he's at the end of this movie. He still has all those Kryptonians in his DNA. Like they're,
Yeah.
which. So, but what happens when he dies in Batman vs Superman? Do they die with him, and are they brought back when he comes back? Again, I believe this is just a one-off thing. They're never going to mention it again, unless they try to put this into the Kandorians.
That's what. They're never going to bring it back. I was going to say Kandorian, but I was letting you finish, and then I think they're just the potential for people. They're not actually people living in his cells.
No, it's just their DNA. Like, if you took that DNA and gave it the whatever you needed to create life, the two
water and sunlight.
Yeah, basically. And just planted it, you would have your Kryptonian clone. Are they all clones at that point? Mm-hmm. Or are they just mix in? Because the TV show Krypton did it a good way where they just mixed two. They didn't have because they wiped out sex on Krypton a long time ago. They just mixed two people's DNA. Yeah, this one did too, except for John Brazell. The TV show Krypton did it where they just mixed two people's DNA and they created a new person from that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they did in Krypton to create all those. I don't know if they're mixing two people's DNA to get a new one, or I don't know how the science behind their technology works. Or is it the same DNA strand every single fucking time? It's just the soldier, the artist, male, female, whatever else they've got in their society.
Sure. Sounds right.
So they're clones?
That's how I took it. Because he's the first natural birth in generations.
Right. Or are they mixing the DNA and getting... They're just test tube babies. You never knew who the parents were. That's not a clone. You're just taking the same DNA and just repeatedly pumping out. There is no mixture. It's just the same DNA you're pumping out. You're putting it in the ground and growing a seed from it.
This is the dirtiest conversation we've ever had on this channel.
So that's the stuff people want to know, man.
Yeah.
Exactly how Krypton...
not only would I love to see Brainiac as a villain, I would love to actually see a Man of Steel 2 finally.
Yeah. And I don't like Jesse Eisenberg as Lex.
No, but somebody...
I would be fine if that was a clone and Bryan Cranston came out and was like, sorry, my clone got away from me, or
you don't even need that.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned that he's the son of the real Lex. And then and you could just bring Bryan Cranston in and it would be fine. And I started Batman versus Superman again, and he does say Dad started the company, and I was like, oh my God, please show Bryan Cranston someday. Because he'd be amazing as Lex.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah, he's got the range. He's got the stance for it. And that's what it is. It's not the I'm smarter than you type thing or thinking that he is. He can stand up to Superman. Either
Bryan
not
Cranston?
just mentally, but the character. No, Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah.
He's not the way.
Jesse Eisenberg,
creepy. He was more of a creep.
He's shoving the Jolly Rancher in the guy's mouth.
Oh my God. It's just, it felt off. It didn't feel like Lex at all. There was nothing diabolical about him. He was a crazy creeper who just who really didn't have a reason for hating Superman other than he was an alien, getting all the credit, kind of. Or I don't know.
think that's
I don't
true.
really know why. I don't
I
know why
don't
he hated him,
like.
to tell you the truth.
There's very few movies that I actually like Jesse Eisenberg in, and then
Yes, there is that.
on top of it, I don't like Lex as the Facebook, Twitter CEO type of character. If
Yeah,
that
exactly.
makes
That's
any
not.
sense.
I don't know. And I mean, you can change Lex by all means, but that's still not. I still don't think Lex would act like that. His character, down to his core, would still be diabolical and more. Jesse Eisenberg just felt like he was second guessing himself every step of the way. He didn't feel
I
like
just
he was in
don't like
control
him.
of anything. And the way he got control was either paying people off or he didn't do it with
Well,
like
he could be
class or
conniving.
fear or I don't know.
Conniving is fine, but I do
That's
not.
fine.
I do not like him as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, like I said, I just didn't believe him as Lex Luthor. It just didn't feel right to me. So, it just felt like a cookie cutter role for him at the same time. Like he's always playing that character. Like it didn't feel like there was any kind of range he was going for.
He's more.
He just added like it was like his Facebook character, but with some creepy Jolly Rancherness to it. I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't like him. But I grew up with
the guy. I just don't like his acting.
I grew up with the Superman cartoon show, and that Lex Luthor is how I picture him behaving. So that's just my preference.
I know, but then you had the Lex Luthor. See, I grew up watching the Christopher Reeves movies.
Yeah, there's also that. But my preferred
was just a weird Lex Luthor.
My preferred is the intelligent brick wall of a man type, not Jesse Eisenberg.
The Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. It's the same with the Riddler. I don't like when the Riddler behaves like the Joker. I like when the Riddler is the books or the intelligent bowler hat, swinging walking with a cane type. I don't like the Jim Carrey, Frank. I love Frank Gorshin, but I hate that he acts so much like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like puzzles and riddles and.
Yeah, I'm smarter than you, and I'm going to prove it at every opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, hey, the movie's still playing. Superman on Deadliest Catch.
Oh, yeah. See, okay, so when they went from him crashing into Earth, they went straight into that. I loved it. But then they started doing the flashbacks. I don't know how I feel about the flashbacks. I feel like there should have been, and the way I don't know. I think Zack Snyder completely alienated him to the point where his parents were his only friends.
Oh. Well, who else is going to be his friend?
Well, I mean, you have the other Superboy mythos where Lana and Pete were his two best friends growing up. Lana's, I mean, if you go by the mythos, Lana's farm borders the Kents, and then Pete's is on the other side of that. So they all grew up going to the Pete Ross. In the Superboy comics, it was Pete Ross, best friends.
Is that who the redheaded kid is supposed to be in this movie?
Yes.
Yeah. I like that guy.
In Smallville, he was the black kid that actually ended up leaving.
Wasn't he called Sam in that?
No.
Oh, was he Pete in that show?
Yeah. Maybe he went on to a different show and he was Sam.
I don't know. I
can't remember his actual name though. But he was good. I liked him as Pete. But yeah. So in this one, he didn't have these friends at all. I know, obviously, growing up, they didn't go any further after
You only have so much time to show that stuff.
Yeah, I know. I get it, but so I think they shouldn't even show it at all. I don't think they needed it. The stuff with his dad, yes, but not the stuff with the like saving the kids. Yeah, we know he had his powers then. I don't feel like that was needed. Making him the mother talking about how he saved the kids from he's a miracle child type thing. Nothing ever comes more of that. I mean, it's never.
I think that was to build up the fact that he needed to hide his powers and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because people wouldn't be able to handle it.
Then I think they were just trying to gone to the future.
The future?
31st century.
What?
And I don't know. Whenever Superboy came out, he went to the 31st century, became a Legion member for a while to learn how to become Superboy. They taught him how to use his powers and not go crazy.
No memory of that.
It's back in the 60s and 70s. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. And then in the 80s, it became Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes because she went off to learn how to use her powers and shit and stuff like that.
Is that one of those like self-fulfilling prophecies? Like you know how to use your powers because you had to learn how to use your powers when you were in the future, which was actually the past?
Wait, no, that's if he went to the past. He goes to the future.
That's really how
everybody knows who he is at that point. Everybody knows he's Clark Kent because it's so far in the future. Like Smallville's a museum or anything, so he doesn't have to hide.
Yeah.
Just be who he is.
And nobody would be asking for his autograph.
Right. Because I don't know how they did it. I read some of them. It's like, I don't believe you're Superman or Superboy. Or even Superman because you're a little boy. You're just another Legionnaire trying to dress up as Superman. So I think that's how they got away with it for a while. They were cute, fun. It was like comic books that they think they're trying to bring in other kids. So it was like the teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marv Wolfman did a bunch of them.
That sounds
I don't remember.
Absolutely ridiculous.
They were fun. But anyways, obviously he didn't do that. He learned how to use his powers by just working on the farm, apparently. He knew he had strength, indestructible, and heat vision.
Yeah.
Because that's what he uses.
How do you test whether or not you're indestructible?
I liked how they did it on Smallville. He got run over by a wood chipper or something. Or he stuck his arm in a wood chipper.
With a disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah.
Kids, make sure you stick your arm in a wood chipper.
In Superman 2, or was it Superman 3 when he saves Lana in the cornfield? Didn't he stop it by just
combine harvester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. I guess you find out when you're destructible when you do something stupid and you don't die or get hurt. And living in the middle of Kansas, there's plenty of opportunities, I'm sure.
Now that I ask it, I think it'd be fairly easy to figure it out. Because when I was a kid, I had one of those compasses with the pencil, so you could draw circles. Right. But
I think we've talked about this.
It had a spike on one end, and there was one day it just went right through my thumb.
You're like, damn it, I was born on Earth.
If it was Superman, it would just be like...
I don't even think that would happen. I think it would just completely
It wouldn't
if you were putting pressure on it, it would just... If you were putting pressure on it and you were pushing it,
how much freaking pressure are you expecting him to push on it?
Superman lives in a world of cardboard.
I wasn't grinding my teeth making this happen. It just slipped, so it would just slide off of it.
Maybe. You have to test this theory.
All right. Give me a compass.
And a steel thumb.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of kids drowning in a bus right now.
Oh, nice. My guy's still standing in the... It's actually a really nice shot. I wish I could screenshot that and put it on my TV. I don't know if I can
Use your phone.
screenshot that.
Use your phone to take a picture.
That's so stupid.
So I in addition to a Ninja Turtle mask, I apparently meant to send you these also.
Oh. What issues are they?
Spider-Man.
I see that. Which issue numbers?
8 and 96. They're two different things. One's Peter Parker and one is Sensational.
Yeah, the Sensational one is number 8. The Looter.
8.
Oh, the Looter. She's the chick that what did she do? She's the daughter of the burglar that killed Uncle Ben. And that's not Peter Parker and the Sensational Spider-Man.
It's Scarlet.
Ben Riley. That's Ben Riley, yeah. Really? Riley?
Riley.
Oh, really? Oh,
really? No, right. No, Riley.
Oh, Winry?
Riley.
Oh, Winry? Ooh. Sorry, there's a Full Metal Alchemist meme. And it's just, oh, Winry? Like, oh, really? But it's, oh, Winry? Winry was
a character.
And then she throws it's the mechanic that fixes his automail, and then she takes a wrench and just chucks at his fucking head because he's being fucking stupid. It's great.
Does this actually happen in the show?
No, it's a meme.
Oh.
Or a meanie. However you want to call it.
Okay. The older I get, the less I'm enthusiastic I am about the internet.
That's the only thing that I enjoy the internet when I go to just randomize. The memes are funny.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff out there. It's like how it's like reading the daily the comics in the back of the newspaper. I read my daily memes and go about my day.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I looked at that last Alien one you sent.
I think that one was good. Can't remember what it was though.
But the article you sent this morning, you had already sent that. The Antikythera mechanism.
This was a different article, I thought.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought it was a new article. That's why I sent it.
A new article.
They figured out what it does.
I saw the rat one. I thought they figured that out like years ago.
They figured out what some of it does, but if you read the article, it says these people who figured out what this part does, they ignored what this part does because it didn't fit into anything that they were talking about. What these guys have done, they've taken everything, and everything fits together, even the stuff that other people ignored, and they figured out that it does do the planets things, but they figured out exactly how and what planets they do.
It's not our planets. It's other planets.
No, it's just the 5. They only go up to like Jupiter, or Saturn and Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. So they just follow those, but I still believe Earth is at the center of it all.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I still don't think they proved that. Like, they knew the Earth was round way back then. Like 2 BC and shit.
2 BC?
Yeah.
It's very specific.
2 BCE. Yeah, they knew. The Greeks, they knew the fucking Earth was round before Columbus sailed, like a couple thousand years before Columbus sailed.
You got me.
At least.
Yeah. I really want one of these Man of Steel keys.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I want to definitely get a 3D printer, or even you could probably do a resin one and find a mold. Get one of the crystal molds.
Crystal mold.
Yeah, there's a mold that looks like a crystal. It's silicone, looks like a crystal mold. So you mix your resin, pour it in there, and then you just whatever color you want.
Or I could just buy a Man of Steel key online.
Yeah, I guess so. How much is it?
I don't know.
$900.
24, I think, is what I saw.
Mm.
I don't know if it was metal. Should be metal. $20. Etsy.
Yeah, there you go.
Made out
Is it metal or resin?
Like the style. Key. This looks like plastic. I don't want plastic. I want metal. Savages. Made from
Pickles.
Whatever, 3D model. It's gonna be plastic. Ooh, that one's cool looking.
That's what I'm thinking. You could probably find a resin. I would prefer to do a resin one. That way it's a little bit thicker and you can add like iron to it to make it have it. Or you can just cast your own fucking iron and hammer it out yourself.
Oh yeah, do that in my apartment on the second floor. They love when you do stuff like that. That one's kind of cool just because it's like a crystal.
Yeah, that one is
but
neat.
It's not like totally.
Reminds me more of the Fortress of Solitude sun crystals that it uses.
It's
Sagel Sunstone from Krypton. Yeah, it's from the show Krypton. Sagel is Jor-El's father.
Oh, is he?
Yes. So Superman's granddaddy. His grandpappy.
Huh. Oh, here's one that's a 3D print for like $9. But it's plastic. It's got all those lines. Nah.
Yep.
What about a Raptor resonating chamber?
Well, that's going to set you back.
$5 million? Ooh, 23. Ooh, that one looks 55. It's like the more accurate they are, the more expensive they are.
Yeah. It takes more. If you get a metal one, it's probably because someone casted it and really
a Raptor resonating chamber?
Oh, well, that. It's probably because someone got hold of some plutonium and didn't know what to do with it, so they made a Raptor.
This is completely your fault that I'm looking for this necklace, actually. Not you, but
yeah,
Space Gun. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, Man of Steel.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Man of Steel. So, where are you at now?
Lois is about to start snooping around the spaceship.
Yeah.
Oh, it was to scale with the movie problem. Yeah, but I bet these figures are like $75 now. Movie Masters Superman.
Yeah.
Movie Masters Superman.
Okay, so this ship is.
It's a scout ship.
So, right. Okay, I get that, but this would have been sent out before they did the Codex thing. I thought they talked about they did their space exploration and then they decided to work on themselves, so they brought everybody back and did the Codex thing. So this shouldn't have babies in pods, should it? Because of what Jor-El was talking about in the timeline.
There are no babies in pods in the scout ship.
There is. Yes, there is. When
Isn't
there
he
are
showing him a hologram when he's describing how they're raised? Jordan,
especially at the end, he like slices through it with. He's like, Krypton had its time, and he heat ray visions everything, and he slices right through the things, and pods bust open and spill everywhere. And that's the room that Doomsday is created in later on.
Does Jor-El splits through it? Or shoots through it?
No, Superman. When he crashes through it, after taking out the ship in India, and he flies back, he crashes into the ship. Zod's controlling this ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, Krypton had its time. And he's like, goes crazy with his heat visions. Slices through the whole ship.
But Zod's not in the scout ship. Zod's in his ship.
Zod's in the scout ship.
Zod's got his own ship.
Zod, the ship breaks apart. Zod leaves to go get the scout ship. And he shows up later on. Because he's not there at the fight. Because he went to get the scout ship.
Superman leaves the ice shelf in a ship. Where does that go?
No, he picks the ship up and he takes it to another part of the ship.
The ship lifts off.
And he takes it to another, and he lands with it on another ice area.
Okay.
And that's the last time you see it until Zod finds it, because he's talking to Jor-El he finds the ship. He has the keys, talking to Jor-El. He's flying the ship, and then he goes into the pod room, and he deletes.
They stick the key into the thing to upload Jor-El into the ship.
Right. I'm talking about towards the end, when he's on the other ship.
Right. Correct. I want to know about the first ship.
Right.
What happens to that?
Zod gets it.
Where? Give me a time code.
I'm getting to it.
You find it. I have to use the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves.
Right. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Okay, here. All right. It's never in the capsule. Jor-El took the codex, the DNA of 1 billion people. He bonded it to his son's individual cells. All of Krypton's hairs living hidden in one refugee's body. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Does Kal-El need to be alive for us to extract the codec from the cells? No. Release the world engine.
Are you doing the sound effects now?
Yes. World engine split. I've got my subtitles on, so I'm able to read the dialogue also.
Oh, you're smart. Why am I not doing
it? I don't know. You would if you had kids, man. Subtitles are awesome.
I usually do, just because.
What just happened? The strip is split in two. Track 1 heading east, track 2 to the southern hemisphere.
How
fast is that boogie moving?
Usually have
Mach 24 accelerating. It's going to impact somewhere in the Indian Ocean. Hey, what's up?
Go on, I'll wait. I usually have subtitles on because audio sucks so bad on new TVs. I muted you. I just wanted to see what you would look like if you were doing sound effects and explosions.
Well, there's my explosion for you. All right. There we go.
I turned on subtitles. What the F?
What the F, man?
Oh,
I don't get subtitle special effects.
I hit spoken languages, not subtitles. So what happened to the other ship? Did you find out?
Oh, no, not yet.
Or the first ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's standing in front of a bunch of things. This is him doing the backstory with all his holograms and what do you call them? Bas-reliefs.
They're not holograms, they're nanotech.
It's a bas-relief. It's a motif that they're doing. And then he's standing in front of a bunch of branches that I assume is not there because he's doing all these holograms.
Here. 147:40. Zod is out of his scout ship.
His scout ship.
Right up in the thing. Everybody else is in Metropolis. He took a scout ship and went to find.
But Zod came in a ship. Because when they get knocked out of the thing, they attach to another ship and come to here.
They attach the ship. There's one in India. There's one in Metropolis. He was in Metropolis watching it. He was standing on the ship.
His ship has the leg thing. That splits.
Right.
But there's still the first scout ship that Clark was in at the beginning of the movie.
I know what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Okay? What happened to that one?
You're not listening. Okay. He was just in Metropolis. He got into another ship and flew to the scout ship that Clark put down. He gets into it and flies it because it is a scout ship, like a scout ship. It has embryos on it. That's what I'm saying. That's why Zod wants it, because he can use those embryos with the DNA in Clark. Why do they have embryos on it if they didn't do the codex until after the space program was done? That's what I'm trying to say.
You're going a million miles a minute.
Sorry. Okay, 147. He starts learning. Zod starts seeing his powers. He finds the scout ship that Superman puts down. He's walking into it right now. He finds it and flies it. He's putting the key.
How did he find it?
His key. I don't fucking know. Movie magic. They didn't say because I just watched it from. He was in Metropolis, and then all of a sudden he's outside of his little scout ship, which is technically a true scout ship. And he's like looking at himself, and then now he's standing in front of the chamber that he wants to put the codex into.
My argument would be that there's no embryos in there. It's just a chamber set up to receive.
Yeah, they're picking up pods and everything. Yeah, it's about to. It doesn't have the DNA. There's embryos in there. They just don't have DNA to like make them grow and do shit. They need to be written, but they're in there. He was just standing in front of them. There's obviously something in there. And now Superman's fighting tentacles. It's amazing.
It's very Japanese.
How do you know?
Because I think I'm turning.
And I was going to say I bought it in Japan.
Yeah, on Amazon, it's $40. That figure that comes with the key.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but not $40 cool.
$40 cool. How big is Superman? 3.75?
No, 6-inch.
I like 6. Cool.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. I never even saw those figures when they were coming out.
I thought they didn't look good. They didn't look like that. If you can find like, at least the ones that I saw, they just didn't look good. I don't remember ever seeing the key or anything. That was the other thing. I never found one that looked like Superman. It was always Superman with like something across his chest or something like comes with a shield in one of them. Or
jungle gear.
Yeah, like it was the Man of Steel, but I could never find that Superman one.
Underwater Mission Superman.
Yeah, what the fuck do I want him for?
Deep space Superman in a spacesuit.
Yeah. Buildings falling, Metropolis just gets fucked.
No, you just completely skipped all the way to the end.
Oh, you told me to find it, give you a fucking time frame code, and I did.
Yeah, well, you could have gone back to whatever.
I'm going to, but man, Metropolis got fucked. Nope, yeah, there he is standing up for the thing again. Okay, blah, 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 but, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the one doctor. Hold on, let me see. The guy up north, the Indian dude.
Indian dude.
He looks Indianish. He is an Indian dude because he was in Smallville. He plays Dr. Hamilton, the bald guy with glasses. He's Dr. Hamilton in this movie. And he plays like his assistant or plays under him. So I always thought that was kind of funny. That he plays the character underneath.
He's not Indian. He's a white guy.
Who? The bald guy?
Hamilton. Yeah.
In this movie, yes. Not in Smallville. The guy in Smallville that plays Hamilton.
Well, this is Eddie Carr from Jurassic Park Lost World that gets it torn
He's
in
Hamilton.
half.
The guy that played Hamilton in Smallville was an Indian dude, and he's in this movie. He's in the Arctic working under Hamilton. So it's like he played Hamilton. There's two Hamiltons basically in the same scene at one point.
And only, right, different movie. I was going to say only one Jimmy Olsen that gets shot in the head.
Different universe.
Yeah. So I have to view all of these movies as just elsewhere.
That's how exactly. That's the only way to do it because there is no connectivity except for a handful of them connect. Like this one fits into the Suicide Squad universe apparently because it's got the Batman in it and the Wonder Woman, Flash. Well, I guess those movies aren't even out. I think it would be stupid if you're not going to take these characters on. Why make those other movies? Because I don't know. They have to have some part in it, unless the Flash movies just retcon everything.
I do not like him as the Flash.
No, he would make a better sidekick. He's not a self-made hero, especially unless the Snyder Cut changes my opinion of him. Then maybe. But yeah, I don't. He's better as a sidekick character, from what I've seen. Not hero material at all. He shouldn't
be superpowered. He should just be an idiot human that does funny things.
Sure.
He's about to learn how to fly.
Yeah, he's just. I went back a little bit further, so he's just talking to Jor-El now. So,
yeah.
I am your father, Cal. And Cal? You. Blah, blah, blah. I finally finished the Joker movie last night.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
What did you think?
It didn't feel like a Joker movie until the very, very end. And that was only because that's when, like, it just, like, it started going, like, it picked up right there at the end, and then all of a sudden, like, it was chaos. Like, true chaos there at the end. And that's when, I guess, just it truly felt like the Joker. I don't know, feeling just from the chaos and trying to be funny. But the rest of it, I wouldn't say. I don't know why it was called the Joker or Joker, whatever the title is. It did feel like a Joker movie.
Name recognition.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Because I think it would have been better without the Joker aspect of it. Like take out the Waynes. You can take out Gotham, take off the makeup, and it's still a great fucking movie. It still would have been a great movie.
So you liked it, but not for a Joker movie.
Exactly. Good storyline and everything, and a little slow. Like I said, it took me forever to finish it. I started it whenever, a long time ago.
I was gonna watch it one day, and I was like, I don't feel like feeling like crap for 2 hours.
I don't know if you feel like crap. It's just, at the whole watching it, I'm like, why is this the Joker movie? I don't. Is he about to go insane? Is he going to put on the red hood and start robbing people? Is he going to go like, okay, cool, he killed some people. Is he going to kill some more people? What's going on? Now what is he doing? Come on. So there's that. So by the time we talk next week, the Snyder Cut will be out.
Will it?
Yeah. Comes out Thursday, 18th.
That's kind of messed up. Why didn't they release it on Friday? Is it going to be like midnight?
I might be wrong. I don't know how to read a calendar.
Is it going to be midnight on Thursday? Because I'm not staying up until 4 in the morning watching it.
Well, midnight for you, probably. 3 o'clock in the morning for me. I don't know.
And I'll be like, it's great.
Do you have HBO Max?
Started. We share stuff around, so yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be sharing that one.
Oh, yeah?
But we'll see.
It's like the only movie I actually want to watch.
I know. So I've got a way to watch it. I just, so we'll be able to talk about it next Sunday. That's what we're going to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah.
I might have to. I hate taking notes while I'm watching stuff.
I do too, but I'll push pause a lot, and I'm going to for this. My ADD won't let me sit still for that long doing one thing. I can barely get through dinner. I have to be doing 2 things at dinner now. Just so I'm sitting there.
Like what?
We watch TV.
Wow.
We sit down. We watch Bob's Burgers. As long as I'm sitting there eating, I can finish the episode. But I have to be eating the whole time.
I never stop eating.
There's sometimes where I don't want to. I almost finished the whole pizza. We were asking the kid what he wanted for dinner because it's his birthday. We went down the list. Do you want steak? Do you want chicken? No. Do you want a salad? Do you want spaghetti? Oh, yeah. Do you want spaghetti? Do you want eggs? Because he's always asking for eggs. Pancakes. He said no to everything. Get down to, like, all right, pizza? Yes. Fuck, you're getting pizza because you've said no to everything I've ever said to you. Got pizza and he ate the shit out of it.
Yeah. It's definitely related to you.
He likes steak. Whenever me and Lindsay eat it, we cut up a piece for him. He gets a quarter piece. He usually eats it all. He knows it's meat and it tastes good.
Yeah.
He knows what chicken is. Like, I mean, you say you put steak and chicken on a thing, you say what's steak and what's chicken, you point to what's what. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean that does he know it's the select part of a cow, like top round or bottom flank?
Why would he know that? That's exactly what I mean.
Well, that's what I mean. What do you mean? Does he know what it is? He knows it's meat, it's food. Does he know that it costs money? No. He does
Does he
no
know that it
concept
has
of.
a name? Or is food just food?
Oh no, everything is its name. Yogurts, his smoothies, his bananas, peanut butter,
Didn't he call
eggs.
everything yum yum or something before? There was
I don't
something.
know, maybe. Nom nom.
There was
He was
something
hungry. I
that
was like,
was
nom nom nom.
what's that? A moo moo or something. I don't know.
He was calling animals like by their sounds, like Pokemon. He started calling them by their actual names now.
Hmm.
Like a rabbit would be a hop hop. A frog was a ribbit ribbit. Now it's like tweet tweet was a bird. Now there's a red tweet tweet or there's a red bird.
Very shrewd.
Uh,
So a lot of people will come. They're what?
Sorry. I don't know. We're working on animal names and shit now, like counting and math.
So yeah, everybody complains about this Jonathan Kent scene with the tornado, and I have.
Why is that?
Oh, because he dies and Superman didn't save him, and I'm like, oh.
He wasn't supposed to.
You need when your character is invincible, you need ways to bring him down emotionally, and so the audience can relate to him. So I don't like that he dies, but I get the story need for it. Yeah.
I've never felt the need to relate to any, like, you don't relate to Superman. Relate to the characters around him. I don't think they need to make us relate to Superman.
Why?
I don't know. He's Superman.
He's
not human.
Emotionally human. And
yes, I'll give you that, but
he's a farm boy from Kansas. Yeah, otherwise,
we don't need to relate.
If you don't humanize him and make him your friend, he's the friend to everyone. Otherwise, he's just an overpowered monster. So why should we care about him?
Well, aren't we all? I mean, if you really want to humanize him, that would be the correct way to go.
What way?
The monster, overpowered destruction machine.
You're talking nonsense now. I never said make him an overpowered monster. You're saying we don't need to relate to a character.
That is, if you want to make him true to humanity, you need to make him an overpowered zealot monster to destruction, destroy, because that's what humans do. We just
you're being funny. Okay.
Yes. I was trying to be funny, but damn, you ruined it all.
Not coming across.
You're just like taking everything I say with like attacking me back. I'm trying to be funny, and you're just like.
What are you, a commenter on a drawing video? What is?
I should be. Quit my day job.
Yeah, it doesn't pay much.
Money doing that.
Doesn't pay much, and yes, it doesn't pay much. You have to be under 14 and live in your parents' house.
I think I can make that happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, the tornado. I didn't have a problem with the tornado happening and his father telling him to stop, but like Jonathan Kent has always died though. He always needed to die. That's like either both of them, and recently they did bring them both back.
His mother died?
And there's been times where they both died when they've redone the continuity. Both parents were dead, or Jonathan dies, or they're both alive and neither one of them died.
They both have heart attacks at the exact same time.
Yeah, something like that. Like Smallville was a heart attack.
Oh, did they actually kill him in that?
Yeah, they got him off the show.
Stopped watching that long.
And then the mom lasted for like maybe 4 more seasons, and then she became like a U.S. senator, so they were able to like have her as a guest, and she like walked on and off. She got the seat for Kansas.
I'm so glad that I stopped watching that show.
That's how they were able to write her off without writing her off, so she wasn't a main character, because Clark was out of high school, out of college, living his own life. He didn't need a mom. He didn't need it. Like, his high school mom wasn't needed anymore, so they kind of just wrote her off.
Sure.
But instead of killing her, they just made her a senator.
Yeah.
So it was good. And it was, and this was a good death. Costner did a good death in this. No, just hold your ground. You're not ready yet.
Yeah.
Although I think he could have fought more. Get back in the car, start driving. I can drive this tornado. I've seen Kevin Costner do some crazy shit.
Why didn't he drive it over to the overpass? Or one of those cars?
I think because it's very dangerous to move a car when a tornado is that close. I don't know. I've never been
there yet
in a car with a tornado going through it.
He's
that close. I don't think you want to be near something that can move like that when a tornado is anywhere in visible range.
The debris is more of a danger than driving the car away from a tornado that hasn't hit yet.
I think like the tornado's flinging shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So something could be flying through the air, and if you're in the car trying to drive it somewhere, something could crash it. So it's just best to run. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the tornado. If someone lives in the tornado,
what am I, a tornadoologist?
Yeah, I don't think you were. I'm obviously not. I'm just making shit up as I go, man. I'm just flying off the seat of my pants. Florence Fishburne as Perry White, I liked.
Florence Fishburne. She's a wonderful actor.
Truly is. I liked him. I thought he did good.
See, that was from a time where I was like, that seems weird, but whatever, because Perry White is not a black man. But I was willing to overlook it. If they did it now, I'd be like, F all these people. Because I know it's not because they were looking for a good actor.
Well, it fit for him. He did, like, it was a natural, like, fit. He took that character on, and he acted like a newspaper editorial man. He did good with it.
Sure.
He didn't have to do much with it, but he did a good job.
I'm just saying we live in a different time
first
now.
LexCorp logo, Clark arriving home. On a LexCorp truck.
I'm way beyond that now.
What are you?
Zod is messaging the world. I'm like halfway.
105.
104.54.
I'm at 105.
Well, somebody's got to be 1 second ahead or 1 minute ahead.
Second.
I don't know. Yeah.
Woo.
I have the they did a cool like TV promo back in the day for this, where it was Zod taking over your TV, and then it was the TV spot.
That's also why she said it was in the RSS feed. Because it
was on TV. I thought RSS was like internet stuff.
Yeah, like if you could get the RSS feed, it took you to something else. There was another promo for it. It was pretty cool. I don't remember any of it.
I downloaded the audio from the TV spot or whatever to my iPod for a while.
Nice.
Yeah. This is the thrilling scene where Lois is making tea.
Oh, I'm past that. FBI just showed up.
I'm gonna skip to 107 just to screw with you. Clark's being thrown against the fence reading Plato, and I've heard that Plato and Socrates are now considered racist. So enjoy them while you can. God help you for Dr. Seuss.
I don't think they had anything to be racist about other than like
It doesn't matter.
just other people.
It does not matter. Just other people. I'm only racist towards other people.
Well, their sphere of influence was like
10
very
friends.
small. Yeah. They couldn't sail very far. Their ships would sink. So no, they didn't know what other people looked like. They didn't. I mean, if they did, it was just exotic to them. There was no prejudice to it.
Yeah, feed them to the lions. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. The fuck?
I don't know. I'm so sick of
the world. I thought you said Plato.
Yeah, I did. And Socrates.
No, Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. He's the best. I love his burger factories. Or spaghetti factories.
I was like, why then? But then I connected the two. I was like, oh, he means the pipe he's squeezing. They just used Play-Doh. To make it look like he crushed the pipe.
I got it.
But then I was way off.
Yeah.
Samsonite.
Yeah. Now he's talking to a priest in the church.
I loved that scene.
I really do too.
Especially when he's like, I'm the one they're looking for. The guy's just there's gulps and but then it's he hears him out. It was a good scene.
Yeah.
And reaffirmed like it makes because you're Clark.
Superman's a good
question. Yeah. He's questioning like, who do I fight for? Do I go to them I've seen what humanity does. I mean, that's just a handful up there. Like, I've seen what all of humanity has to offer. You guys are sick.
I don't think
I've seen your search history.
Okay. Naughty nuns.
I can hear you at night. I know what you do.
Wrestling nuns, really, preacher?
Yeah, it's funny.
That's funny. No, we got tanks. He's coming down.
I do like this scene too. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll let you handcuff me.
That's amazing to me. He's like, doesn't he say it makes him feel better or whatever?
Yeah, it makes him feel better. And then he just proves that they're tissue paper.
Yeah,
doesn't even just snap. He just stands up and like normal stand up and spreading your arms if they were by your chest or something. Like, no issue. It was good. I love how Zack Snyder portrayed his strength in this without going too far.
With the handcuffs?
There's just strength in general. There are some parts that it's like, come on, he would have been able to handle that. He probably wouldn't even felt that. Like if someone hit you with a 9mm, it would be like it wouldn't even be a bee sting. It would be like a mosquito bite. Oh, something itches afterwards. A 9mm. Yeah. It wouldn't even be a bee sting. It would be like a mosquito bite. You wouldn't even feel it until like after like an itch afterwards.
Would it even be that?
I don't know. Maybe not. It's like you need when those tomahawks are shooting. Those are whatever those bombers, C-17s, planes that are shooting when they're fighting in the street. The planes are shooting. I think they're using like.
Are you talking about fighter planes?
Yeah, they're using some kind of giant fucking cannon.
Are you spoiling the end of the movie for me? I'm only halfway.
Maybe. I already spoiled most of the end of the movie before you even jumped.
Yeah.
He's got a hairy chest.
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You did jump like a second ahead, didn't you?
I did. I'm at 112 now because I was annoyed.
You're a dick. All right, so that's supposed to be Martian Manhunter.
Okay, I was gonna bring it up in a subtler way. Do you think it's?
I'll just blame it out.
Do you like him?
See, when this movie first came out, my instant thought was that's Martian Manhunter.
That's weird.
I know. He just looks like Martian Manhunter.
Oh, that sounds racist.
No, I wouldn't say racist. Martianist?
Martianist.
He looks like a Martian.
Is it speciesist? Speciesist?
Sure, whatever.
Beingist?
Being. Yeah.
Well, there's a Zack or a Snyder cut trailer or whatever where there's audio from him over top of it, and he says something like, "I have an interest now," or something like, "I have a whatever. The fight now concerns him," or something. That type of thing. So I totally think they're gonna go with it.
Well, I mean, like I've heard the scene, like even before the Snyder Cut was coming out, like there was everything that was pretty much chopped from the film they talked about way back in the day, and that was like a scene with her and Martha was the Manhunter, and it would make sense because that scene is so fucking weird in the movie.
Which scene?
Martha and Lois Lane talking.
Wow.
It's just really weird. Just odd.
Oh. I thought you figured it out, and then Martha's just like,
Lois
whatever.
No, Martha's a fuck. Or Lois is acting like a little bitch in that movie. She's not Lois in that movie.
Which one?
She's just a little crying schoolgirl. Justice League when they bring them back.
Well, I have no memory of that movie other than Doomsday at the end.
Oh, I just watched it the other day. So
that and like the whole movie, they're like, we need a team. We need to work together. We need to build a team. And then Superman, all I see in my head is him like carrying something enormous and flying past. And I'm like, this whole movie led up to we need a team, and now it's like we just need Superman.
Yeah, we need Superman to carry us on his back. That's what they need.
That's what the movie felt like at the end.
Yeah, and if that's how you want to connect to Superman, he needs to be on a team. That's the only reason he would be on a team. He doesn't need a team. He's on the team to become human, to act human, to interact with humans.
To be more efficient.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think he's more on the team to be humanized. So he doesn't become all-powerful, crazy god, because if you could hear everything on Earth, you would probably go crazy. Either something. I don't know. If you could hear all the atrocities, I don't know.
Either something.
Probably sad.
I don't even like reading people's comments on YouTube videos. I don't want to hear everybody's stupid thought on the planet.
No. He can't hear thoughts. He can hear
everybody talking
stuff and all the sounds.
It's all the same thing. People open their mouths without thought. You should go to prison for drawing cave women.
Jesus, that one's like sticking to you, isn't it?
It's the dumbest
thing. Stabbed you right between the ribs and twisted and didn't pull his knife back out. It's like stuck there.
It is the dumbest comment I've had to see in the past forever directed at me.
That is amazing.
Like all the other ones, I'm like, I can at least talk to this person and reason things out with them. This person, I'm just like, this is so stupid. I doubt your mental capacity as a human functioning animal.
All right, this part I had a problem with. If it was red sunlight, yeah, I could get behind it. But you're just talking about some atmosphere. like the air.
Yeah, he would have stored energy and stuff.
Yeah. Would have lasted longer. Unless it was red sunlight. Depleted them. It would have depleted the cells.
What do you call it? It's an alternate universe. It doesn't matter. What did we call it? What's the term for it?
Elseworld.
Elseworld. It's an Elseworld.
Yeah, it's an Elseworld. They're all Elseworlds. That's what the TV shows are. All the TV shows are Elseworlds.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, fuck, they actually even called one of their crossovers Elseworlds. So
I really like what's his name? Is it Michael Shannon?
Yes.
I really like him as Zod.
When I first heard, I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" That guy from Pearl Harbor, that
Good
movie.
Yeah.
The fighting dog pilots, like fighting dog fights up in the air. Yeah, that was great, amazing. But the love story they put into it was kind of stupid. The more story behind it all was good. So the rest was stupid. Yeah, so that's what I remembered him from. But then I saw something else before. I looked into his filmography and found something else and watched it and was like, okay, he can actually act on another level. So, yeah, I learned my lesson with
Keaton. Who?
Heath Ledger.
Well,
when I heard he was the Joker, I was like, yeah, right, okay, whatever.
I feel like that's every single movie. I feel like that's every movie that they announce.
I don't do that anymore. Like, whoever they announce, I'm like, okay, like Robert Pattinson, I'm still holding my breath, but after I've seen the trailer, I still don't think it's going to be good. I think it's just going to be a pound fest, and not the good kind.
It's a pound fest.
Just beating on people.
Oh. No, I have no interest in that movie, and then
it's just going to be a violent movie.
And then every rumor that I hear coming out of there about him being an a-hole, I'm like, I screw that guy. I do not care about this movie. He was the worst choice. And I've heard rumors it was between
off of the Telltale games.
Okay.
A lot of it is like the Waynes are evil.
I heard a rumor that Nux from Fury Road was the director's first choice, and I was like, that sounds better to me. I do not want to see Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Oh, too bad.
I'm not watching it, so too bad you.
Well, I'm gonna watch it just because I want to see it and see how bad it is, and that way I can be like, it sucked.
Well, there's a rumor that he refuses to work out, and then then they were on break because of the pandemic. So he's like, okay, you got all this extra time. The director is like, you got this extra time to get into shape, and he still didn't work out. So he's like, F it. When you watch the movie, you're going to see Robert Pattinson, and then you're going to see the stunt doubles, and there's going to be a clear difference.
Oh, wow. Oh, good. He got pissed off that he can't. Then they should have put it in his contract.
I don't know. It's all rumor.
He would have had to. Yeah, it's all rumor. I'm saying that's what's the case. It should have been in his contract that he had to stay at a certain body physique the whole time.
Yeah. Like that rumor for Mara. What's her face? Amber Turd.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
There was a rumor that she was fired because she got fat or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Fat.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's what they were. I thought if that is true, I guess they're like, that's probably the best PR we can get at the moment for this. So we'll just say she's too fat.
We're not going to say that you're a horrible, abusive person that shat on your ex's bed.
Too fat.
Yeah. No, you're just fat.
You're fat.
You're a fat bee. That's it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the big alien, big Kryptonian dude.
The
That's supposed to
enormous
be
one?
that's from the third Kryptonian that was in Superman 2. Yeah.
Do they show his face in this? I don't remember them ever showing his face in this.
It might like just a little bit, maybe the eyes.
I really like the chick in it. She's from Pandorum.
Oh, is that who that is? I thought she looked familiar. That was such a good movie. That was such a surprise.
That was a shock. That movie
was not
came
expecting
out.
it. Never heard about it, and put it on. Was like, wow, that was good.
That movie came out at the same time as some Bruce Willis one, and I was going to the theater with a friend, and he's like, "Which one do you want to see?" And I was like, "I'd rather watch Pandorum," and I was blown away at how good it was as a movie.
Yeah, extremely well done.
Yeah.
So they did a origin for the big dude where he was a scientist that worked alongside Jor-El, and he had the same conviction as Jor-El, but he went radical, and so they lobotomized him, and that's why he's just a powerhouse. And following after Zod.
Where's that written down?
That was one of the times they changed the whole continuity thing. Can't remember when that was from. Let me think.
That wasn't in for the movies?
Christopher Zod. It was when Christopher Kent.
You're talking about a comic, though, right?
Yeah, it's a comic book.
Oh, I thought you meant they did a backstory for the movie.
Oh no, God, that would be awesome.
I was like, how did they get that information out?
No.
Ooh, planes are flying over Smallville.
But that would have been. That's what I'm saying. Some of these characters do have other backstories. If you catch their names, like Jax is one of them. Some of them from other times. So you could go look up what they did. And it's not.
I really like the holograms of Russell Crowe in the ship.
And how he's moving through.
Yeah, she's escaping.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
And duck. Or move your head to the left.
Yeah.
Or right.
Left. Yeah. Oh, she's screaming.
Yep. Shoot the
This is probably how we should have started this stream, is just playing the movie and commenting as it goes.
Yeah, probably. That's why, yeah. I like that. It's just as he's standing up and ripping off the tissue paper, man.
He's currently standing at the hole in the wall, looking at the escape pod going.
Yeah, I put it ahead to beat you.
Oh, really? Well, now I'm at 128. Okay, yeah, 28. He already saved her. Spoiler.
Yep. Walking down the street.
Oh, really? Oh, just took off. He heard something.
I like that. That was cool because it was his mom's heartbeat. And you're like, uh-oh.
Oh, is that what he's hearing?
He's hearing his mom in trouble. And in the comics, he pays attention to certain heartbeats, his close friends, family, and whatnot. He always listening. He's not. Yeah, he's always listening for them, and if they ever go out of whack, he's there for them instantly.
That seems a bit
At least that's what it is in the comics. Not so much with Batman. I mean,
well, they used it
Bat
as a
probably
gimmick
has his-
in. They do it as a gimmick in Dark Knight Returns. Where is the Codex?
No.
Where's the trigger? Yeah, Dark Knight Returns, Bruce lets his heart go or start beating again, like 1 second too
right.
soon. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, remember that.
And then that
And I like
series
to
just became
incorporate
insane.
that. Oh my god, that's it. The first one, good shit, amazing. Second one, okay, this is neat.
I didn't even finish reading it.
Weird. The third one, you're like, what the fuck is this? The fourth one, you're like,
there's a fourth?
What? What the fuck just happened, man?
I did not know there was a fourth one.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
Second one I started reading and I was like, this is terrible. This is not at all where that first one left off.
No, and it was weird, but it was good. Once you've read all three, it's good.
Yeah.
Once you read them all,
my favorite part was the very beginning with Adam in a primordial sea of just microbacteria and stuff. I was
which
like,
was
that
just
is
a petri dish.
Unbelievably clever.
Yeah. His prison was a petri dish, which was a fucking giant ass fucking sea. And then Barry Allen was trapped in, he was powering the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, I don't know how that works without him dying.
Oh, they have him hooked up to something. You have to remember, okay, so Frank Miller was like, this is before the Crisis. Wally West was not the Flash. Barry Allen was always the Flash. So this is pre-Crisis characters. Superman could move planets, not mountains. Like after the Crisis, he could only move mountains.
I didn't. Is that the famous one where Supergirl dies? That Crisis.
The first Crisis. When I say Crisis, I mean the first Crisis. I'm sorry.
I know.
Crisis
they do like 10 of them or something.
Yes. So the Crisis is the first one. Yeah, that one. Where Barry dies.
I started that one and I never finished it. It's so long.
It's long. It's huge. It's an epic. It's not a story. It's an epic. Yeah.
And half the characters, I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, and they get wiped out. And things just get changed completely. And then 0 Hour happens. Stuff starts bleeding back through, and then it gets wiped out again, and starts changing all over the place after that. But yeah, so before all that happened, Superman could move planets around easily. He could juggle them. And then after the Crisis happened, they're like, he's too strong. Make him weaker. He could barely push 2 mountains together. Like a locomotive. Like, if they threw a train at him, the train would have just gone all the way around him, and he would have just been standing there.
Because
he would have not. Right. It would have, like, the momentum of the train would not have been enough to push him into another building. He would have just been able to stand there and take all of it, and the train would have crumbled in front of him or something else. But I guess that's way too powerful.
Woo! You can move planets. You're too powerful, bird.
I mean, I guess so. I've always preferred that Superman. I always wanted I have the power to move this shit around and cause all this destruction easily, but I'm not going to. I'd rather stay the cat in a tree.
Still, pushing mountains is not insignificant. It's not planets. Planets is like all the mountains.
Yeah, but I mean, It's not like it lasted. That actually Superman lasted for a long time, and then the '90s came, and you know what happened in the '90s. We just got crazy.
What happened in the 90s? Something significant happened?
Extreme. Everything had to be extreme.
Is that why he had a mullet?
That was after he came back to life. You know, his hair grew out when he was in the grave.
Dead.
And then he put it into a ponytail when he wasn't Superman. He put it into a ponytail as Clark Kent.
Clever.
And then as Superman, he untied it. It was like so funny.
Nobody knew the difference.
Him and Lois got married, and he cut his hair, and apparently that was a big deal. Superman cuts his hair. He's a fictional character. Who the fuck cares?
Did you hear
just erase that?
I've heard that the first 3 episodes of that new show are actually really good.
Yeah, they're entertaining. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's starting to have that
CW.
Teenage fucking high school drama bullshit feel to it, and I'll drop out eventually because of that, because I can't relate to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to. But if they don't go heavy on that, it's actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
That's cool. Yeah, like everyone I listen to, they're like, what world am I living in that the CW is doing a good Superman? And they're like, we constantly expect the floor to drop out.
And I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, maybe they can do it right. Maybe they've got something on their hands. They're trying to do something good with it. Because they've never been able. I mean, you had Lois and Clark did all right for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like full on Superman.
But then it went all relationship-y.
Yeah. So what was after that?
He just punched him into a train that exploded.
I know. That's great. Yeah, there's a lot of... Did you ever see that Superboy TV show?
I don't know.
I think it lasted a season or 2.
It was at the 80s?
Late 80s, early 90s, maybe. Late 80s, I would say.
I don't remember. Maybe.
It was okay. It was funny.
He just threw a train. Another thing people complain about is wrecking Smallville and then just destroying Metropolis. But whenever they cut the long shots, Metropolis is huge.
Huge. I was just, when I said Metropolis got destroyed, if you look, when I was watching it the other day, I always try to pay attention to Metropolis getting destroyed. They do a really far pullback. The part that Metropolis got destroyed was like this itty bitty little section.
It's like looking at LA.
Yeah.
It's like looking at where I'm at, and then it's just like, this is all they destroyed. It's like, I don't know.
They barely destroyed anything. Some buildings did get knocked over. Some shit did happen. It might have gone down a couple of streets that way, but it all came back to this one center area. And it wasn't that much damage. I would say, with as big as Metropolis is, I would say maybe 2 million people died.
You're
probably looking at a city with 15 to 16 million people in it, at least.
I was going to say like 5 to 10 blocks of city out of a city that's effing enormous. Like, it's not all of Metropolis that was destroyed.
No, God, no. I would say 1 to 2 million people probably got killed. And then another like 250,000 to 500,000 got injured.
Maybe.
With either
That's a lot of million people in that little area.
Well, there's so many buildings that just came tumbling down, man. And then first in the gravity thing, you had gravity squishing everybody.
Just humped people into the planet.
Yeah. And then buildings started tipping. There was a couple buildings that tipped over there, and then you had the fucking satellite coming down and just knocking more buildings down. And then you have Superman and Zod just going through buildings and heat rating buildings and tipping more buildings over.
Well, there's the ship coming in Batman versus Superman, just clipping buildings.
Yeah, that's what happens in this thing. That's when Superman goes.
Superman does that?
With his heat ray vision, he's like, Krypton had its time, and he goes.
I thought that was Zod doing that.
No, Zod's flying the ship in the chair. You're about to find out.
I'm at the farmhouse is ruined.
Yeah, but that scene's coming up here towards the end of the movie.
Right. Man, Diane Lane is a hottie. She always ends up playing old women, though. I don't get it. Unless that's like that's all that she can get.
Now,
she's not that old.
She's still got it.
How old is she?
She's like in her 60s.
She is 56 years old.
Oh, okay.
But she keeps playing like grandmothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd. Oh, it's funny. I couldn't find Judge Dredd on any of the streaming services.
Yeah.
So I had to come dig it out of my hard drive to find it, and then 2 days later, it's everywhere on all the streaming services. All of a sudden, I was like, son of a bitch.
Every time I buy a movie on DVD, it shows up on Netflix, and I'm like, I wanted the DVD anyway.
Yep, they're getting squished, squish. Yeah, look, Jesus, Metropolis is just—it's like Mega City 1.
Is that a Big O reference?
Dredd reference.
Mega City 1?
Judge Dredd. Mega City 1, 2, and 3. That's all there are. That's the name of their cities.
If this guy is Martian Manhunter, I don't understand how he gets into such a high level of military rank.
He probably just took out the real swastika and Swanwick and took his place.
Isn't that evil?
He doesn't have a moral code. He hasn't been a superhero. He's just trying to survive and get intel where he can.
I don't know that much
about
Manhunter.
I don't think he does, because at this point, if he was and he's seeing what Superman's doing, I don't think he could sit by and let this happen.
I don't know.
But then again, I don't know. Maybe
if he's the last of his race,
goes around and just takes over. Well, so is Superman.
Yeah.
In this one, at least.
No, in this one,
I still think there's plenty of time for Lara. Lara has plenty of time to tell Zor-El how to send Kara to Earth before the planet blows up. So they send Clark to Earth, and then there's time for a whole trial.
Yeah, there's a couple of days at least.
Getting the Phantom Zone set up, flying them up to space, shooting them in there, and they're coming back and chilling for a bit, and then all of a sudden the planet blows up. So yeah, she had plenty of time to tell Zor how to fucking send a child pod to Earth. So
you're just trying to make a case for a Supergirl.
I'm just saying there was an opportunity that's opened where it could fit if you wanted an explanation on how she got to Earth.
Is she even?
No.
She's not even in the movies or even a consideration for movies, though, right?
No. But I'm just saying, I can have my fanfics. Leave me alone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, here he is. He's finding the ship now. He located it.
No. We're still planet humping. We just started planet humping. Eddie Carr is explaining how it works.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my god.
And the dude, the Guardian, His
What's
call
the
sign
Guardian?
was the Guardian, so he's supposed to be the Guardian.
What?
The guy from SVU, Law and Order,
Oh,
SVU dude. He'll always be
Stapler.
the law. Yeah, he'll always be that character to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
What
he's the
about him?
Guardian character.
What is the Guardian?
Blue and gold. Blue and gold. He had a shield. He would ride the shield sometimes. That's who he was supposed to be.
But he died in this movie.
Yep. And he never mentioned again, but that's what he was imitating, or his call sign was Guardian. So that's what he was. He didn't get a uniform other than his military uniform.
What was the point of that then?
I don't know.
Just Easter egg?
Just throwing it in there, throwing Superman mythology in wherever you can. He's a Superman character.
Elseworlds, got it.
Yeah, Elseworlds. They had Elseworlds. Certain characters bleed through the multiverse. Some characters get reshuffled to being a call sign instead of an actual character.
I'm fine with that. I actually kind of prefer that over everyone just being the same character, just a different version.
Yeah.
Like Superman. But it's like Superman here, white guy, Superman here, black guy, Superman here is a giraffe.
Exactly. Well, it was a rabbit. But Captain
I was
Kid-
just kidding. I was just making stuff up. Captain what?
Carrot.
Oh, yeah, and
Captain
the zoo
Carrot
crew. The zoo crew.
Yes.
I had one of
The
those.
Zooey.
I've been wanting to get them again.
Oh God! Oh fuck! Sorry,
It's not that bad.
I know.
Back spasm.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm.
Yeah, they're cool. They showed up during the
I think
dark.
that was it right there. I think they located the scout ship.
See,
Hold on.
They found it. Is it on the nanotech thing?
Yeah, he's staring at a wall, and it's like floating around. But I missed the first part of what they said.
Oh, sorry. Probably located the scout ship.
Oh, I guess it's weird because it's planet humping, and then it goes to that. So maybe it's before the planet hump that they say they found it or something. Maybe they don't even say it. He's just looking at a screen.
Yeah, that's the only time that you see it there.
But it's not like... Yeah, I guess that works. It'd be too on the nose to say, "Sir, we found the scout ship."
I guess so. Yeah, all the people in those buildings just gone.
Yeah.
Under the buildings, driving in their cars. People riding the subways underneath, gone. Yeah, like I said, 1 million, 2 million, easy.
Mole men at
With
the Earth's
another
core, gone.
With another half injured in some form or another. PTSD. See, and there's a robot in there, like checking on everything, making sure. Oh yeah, you're not at that part yet. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I got my Man of Steel shrine.
How far are you? Yeah, I saw. How far are you?
151 right now.
Oh, I was way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It looks like there's some crap in those chambers.
Yeah, there's a robot in the background, like going around like each one. I don't know if they just copy pasted the CGI screen from Krypton over this green screen, and they forgot about the robots in the background.
Because when what's his face, Clark, first sees this room, the pods are not glowing.
Right.
So did he just upload?
No. What did he upload? He uploaded his key.
They took some blood. They took some blood from Clark.
Right. Maybe
he's trying to kickstart it.
Maybe. They didn't go into enough detail in that.
No. Oh yeah, there's robots.
And then when Superman's fighting and that atmosphere around the machine is choking him out. Come on, bullshit. Come on, give me a...
It's Kryptonian.
There's kryptonite particles all up in the air. I'll get behind that. Aerosol kryptonite, but don't give me that it's the atmosphere making them weaker. Bullshit. The yellow sun is still hitting.
Oh, well, it's all part of that, the spaceship thing.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is different, so. But what doesn't make sense is if they've already adjusted to this atmosphere now and they have powers, why would they terraform it to have that?
I know. That's the other question. The big problem I have is like, wait, I have powers and I'm godlike to you creatures down here. So basically, you're an ant.
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping the way things are. I like the status quo.
It's just they don't have to terraform unless they expect to reacclimate. So, and then all the new Kryptonians won't have to go through any of it.
I guess. But I can't remember if Krypton had a red sun. Oh yeah, they did mention Krypton's red sun.
Did they?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They mentioned Krypton's sun, and that's why it was a red sun, and it wasn't it's an old sun, and this sun is a young sun.
Does it change in the different comics where it's the star that explodes, and then other times it's the planet that explodes?
Yeah, sometimes it's something makes the planet explode.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's natural, sometimes it wasn't natural. I think at this moment, it's not the star because in the same solar system is another planet that shares the sun, that shares that sun.
I think they even changed it again for fucking Michael Bendis. He made it
Michael
that,
Bendis is the one that just changed it. Somebody
he made it that monster guy.
Yeah.
Colin Gath or something.
Zolgar.
I don't know.
It was the quintessence, basically the space Illuminati. It was like Krypton needs to die, and then they said Krypton needs to die for some stupid reason, and they were like, wait, okay, that's a little harsh, but it was too late to call back the order, basically. So it got wiped out.
I don't like that.
I don't either. It didn't make no sense. Why do you need to change it? And then Jor-El survived. And then eventually shows up in the present, steals John, the kid, Superboy, goes into the multiverse. John gets stuck on where everybody's evil. Gets thrown into a volcano prison by Ultraman for like years upon years. And then finally escapes, finds Jor-El, and then gets taken back to his mom. And he's now a teenager. That's how they aged up Superboy, which they never should have done. He should have been, if anything, give him like 2 years and make him the same age as Damian, so they can still go on adventures. Put him on the fucking Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And have them go on adventures. That would have been cool ass shit.
I think I bought the first 5 or 6 of the Man of Steel that Bendis was doing, and I was like, I hate these. And the only good thing that was in them was that bad guy monster looking into the bottle city. So it's like a city shot, and then you see this eyeball in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, he squished it.
No doubt.
Yeah, so Pandora is gone.
No, it's not. I got it in this bag over here. You got it on your desk.
I've got like 3 Candors.
Oh, bragging.
Yeah, well, that's all I got. Can't do much
with
it. Woo, there it goes. Yeah, this thing takes out fucking buildings.
If you destroy the ship, you destroy Krypton. See, I thought he extracted the codex. That's why He's saying if you
Drax was
destroy
never
this ship, then you'll destroy Krypton.
No, he never extracted it.
They took blood out of him, though.
They were testing him. They still had to extract it.
Didn't they, like, reconstitute the skull thing? I don't remember.
No.
This is what happens when you race and skip ahead.
Why did you race and skip ahead?
Because you're being a jerk.
Oh my god.
Where is it? He's on a table. Where's the table? That sounds like a metronome.
So I got this thing. This guy.
Uh-huh.
I like this. It was a impulse. I got the Green Lantern from that series too. He looks like a fighter pilot with the ring on.
Mm-hmm.
Great story, but
Red
the
Sun?
toys are horrible. Yeah, good story. I like the idea of Superman landing somewhere other than Smallville, and how would he be raised?
They did that with Speeding Bullets, where he became Batman.
Oh my god, I love Speeding Bullets. That was such a
good
one. I remember reading it,
I read it a long time ago.
I think I read a Friends, so I never had it. So I only read it that one time, and then I think I saw it in Virgin. I was like, "Oh, cool!" Read it there. Never bought it because it was at Virgin. Hell, I can just go read it whenever I want. Yeah, I think I found it a couple years ago. I was excited. I love the Elseworlds. I'd like to find all of them. Some that are terrible. There's quite a few. They got quite a bit.
Thrill Killer is the one I always think of, but I've never read it.
It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. I've got the toys from it. We got the Batman and Batgirl.
Yeah.
It's good. The artwork's intense. Weird. It's very 70s feel. It's intense, and it's just a weird fucking story.
Yeah.
But it's good because it's not that happy-go-lucky superheroes win type story. Like it's not it's an Elseworld, so anything it's kind of dark. It's good stuff though. I liked it.
LexCorp tanker just blew up. Yeah.
Some dialogue for these movies, it's just like, what the fuck were you thinking?
I don't know. I'm so glad that he actually made Superman have a slugfest.
Oh, I know.
That's all I wanted to see is just like a kid.
Superman 2 was kind of like a slugfest. He's fighting them in Metropolis. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy, but back then that was amazing. I remember being amazed by it.
But like this is like the caliber of
oh my god, this is
fight that I wanted from Superman Returns.
Yes. Not a single punch was thrown.
Yeah.
He got shot in the eyeball, but
yeah, that was stupid.
And he got shivved, and he threw a planet size or an island size piece of rock into space.
Well, who hasn't?
I know. He looked damn good in the suit.
Yeah, I really like Brandon Routh.
I like him. I think Henry is. He's just swell.
Oh yeah. Swoon. You and all the chicks on the internet.
Damn straight I have a crush on him. He's just so fucking good.
I keep hearing that he's a nerd.
Yeah, he builds computers. He paints his own Warcraft characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hates Xbox and PC or Xbox and PlayStation. He's a PC gamer.
Nerd.
Yeah. He's self-proclaimed nerd. He doesn't. He's got some good videos out there where he's showing people how to do stuff and just being a nerd. He's a good guy from everything that I've seen and heard.
Yeah. Well, I liked when he was like, I don't even want to date in this climate because somebody might say shit about me.
Yeah. I think he still has that mentality. I don't know if I don't even know anything about his personal life. And I like that. I don't need to know anything about these people. That's a job for them to do. I don't need to know what the fuck they're eating for dinner. The fuck do I care?
Yeah. Exactly.
Or who they're fucking.
Or who they're voting for.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care.
They entertain me. That's all they need to do. Do their job. And then go home and whatever, eat a cookie.
Say the lines and don't bump into the effing furniture.
That's all I need from you. Do what you're ready to do, and that's it. Oh yeah, there's the explosions. Did you jump ahead again?
Oh yeah, he's about to kill him.
Oh yeah, you did jump ahead again. That line where he's like, she goes and she's kissing him. That whole fucking dialogue just made me like cringe. It's just so awful. He's like, you know what they say after the first kiss? It's all downhill. He's like, I'm pretty sure that's only counts if you're kissing a human. It's just like, it hurts my ears to hear them say it. It doesn't even like flow out of the mouth.
Yeah.
And then when he gets thrown into the sign and it's like 106 days since an injury, like 0 days.
An accident. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Because it's real quick.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
I don't understand why people are so upset about him killing him.
He's upset about killing him.
No, people in real life are like, Superman would never do that. And I'm like,
I'm saying Superman even devastated. Like,
yeah. Zod said this ends one of two ways: either you die or I do. And it's like he has no other choice.
None. Zod left him with no other choice. I mean, yes, Superman usually will find another choice. That's the whole thing about Superman. There's always another way. But that was literally backed into the corner. There was nothing you could. I mean, could he fly straight up with him, or was Zod holding himself down? Because he is just strong, if not stronger, at this point. Because he learned how to.
He shrugged off his armor and he was fighting him.
Learned how to fly, in the time that probably. How long was he on Earth for? 4 hours, maybe.
Couple days.
No, it was on Earth. He was floating above Earth. Yeah, taking in radiation. But I'm just talking about learning how to use that power. An hour, maybe two, altogether.
Sure.
So yeah, what would he do with a year of soaking that power in?
Well, he would immediately be a monster. Wouldn't even need a year.
Whole fighting. And then here's the Wayne logo. So you had LexCorp and Wayne logos in this movie.
He just threw a drone out of the sky.
Yeah. That chick behind him is just like geeking out. It's fucking hilarious.
She probably was in real life too.
Probably. Did you see The Witcher? Did you watch that at all?
No.
It's actually really good.
I heard he's good in it, and he's doing the best he can with them making it not about him.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first season was all over the place, telling you all about the characters, all the different characters, because it's based off the books, not the video games. And even the games take place after the books, so that doesn't even.
Well, I heard they were race swapping and stupid crap like that.
I've never played games. Play the games?
Even the books. because it's set in like what fantasy ancient Poland, and they're like, we're gonna cast a black actor in this, and it's like, it's fucking Poland.
Well, they've got magic. There's magic. There's dragons. There's I mean, and if they got an actor, then fuck it. I don't care. They did a good job. I didn't feel like anybody was cast just to be cast as a black person for a role that anybody could have played.
That's
like no one was.
They do now.
Well, there's no like set race. I never felt like there was a set race for anything. Like there can only be like black people over here, or it was not like maybe the elves were different colors. I don't know. Nothing felt out of place or felt forced. If you can do it without making it feel like you're forcing it, I'm fine with it. I don't care. Do whatever you need to. But if you're forcing it, then there's something wrong. You're not doing it right.
I'm a big stickler for leaving the characters alone, and that's only grown since they've been swapping everything just for virtue signaling and stuff.
They're never going to copy the stuff exactly, so fuck it.
2013, I would have been like, oh, that's weird. I don't know if I like that, but I wouldn't have thought we're doing this because you people are bigots. And you need to see black characters in movies. And it's like, now it's like every time I see something, I'm like, I doubt your intentions for all of this.
Exactly. There's underlining, everything's being politicized. There's no, like I said, if that's the right actor for it, then what does it matter? They're doing a good job. Again, they're not following the source material to begin with. Whatsoever. These characters.
So, what do you feel about them if they did? Because the big news is the JJ Superman. Would you be annoyed if it was a black Superman and they called him Clark?
Not really. I mean, it's going to be it's going to be Elseworlds no matter what. I don't care if they call it Elseworlds or not. I mean, if they're going to. But then again, at the same time, if they just take the fucking Superman story and just put a black guy in it, then that's messed up. I mean, even
that's the worry is that's what they're gonna do.
I would like to see them do the President Superman one, because that is a badass story.
Yeah,
like the whole thing with him being that he's human instead of an alien, but everybody knows who he is, and I didn't think his name was Clark. So yeah, I don't care.
You're assuming that J.J. Abrams has ever read a comic book, though. Whenever you think like that,
well, if he's writing it, then yeah, we got a problem. But if not, if someone else comes in, I'm sure they read a comic.
Not the writer that they hired.
But at the same time, I do not like J.J. Abrams. I can't stand his fucking work. He's always fucking. He tries to throw a twist without throwing the fucking twist.
Yeah,
and his stories are all fucking predictable. Right from the fucking beginning.
He just copies stuff.
Well, yeah, he can't do his own stories. He tries to rehash it. And then his stories that he tries to do original are just so, like, typical. There's no... Well, that's amazing. If he just did... I never did get one of those. I always did want to get all those Iron Mans, but I never did.
You just got the one.
I did get... I always wanted a Hall of Iron Man. I got him in Lego form. But
yeah,
I've always wanted like the whole of Iron Man.
The guy that he hired to write the Superman movie does nothing but political activist articles.
That's probably gonna be terrible.
Guaranteed.
I'd rather see the Icon character.
That's what I keep hearing. Which is funny to me that so many people know who that is. I didn't know it was that popular.
When it came out, it exploded. They put it everywhere, and it was good. Like I was saying, it was good, and then it just died real quick. It didn't last long. But yeah, everybody knows who they are.
I know. like how early did they buy that character?
DC, I don't know. They bought the whole company and then just shuttered it.
Ugh.
And they brought those characters out not too long ago, a couple of years now. They try to bring them back out, try to bring them into the New 52 universe, saying they're still there, but then they never did anything with them again. Just
This is from 93.
badass.
So that's the first issue from DC.
I think DC was just printing it, was the publisher.
Oh.
Someone was the owners of the characters and stuff, and DC just published it for them or printed it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the thing is.
Distribution.
Yeah, that might be it. So that's why DC put their label on it, and it also helped with their being. Oh, that's not. It's got DC's label on it. That must be good.
Yeah.
That's straight up Power Man.
What?
That was straight up Power Man right there. Luke Cage.
Oh yeah. I never heard of this. That's so silly looking, that pose.
Yeah. Darkhawk.
I never heard of these before.
Darkhawk.
That sounds familiar.
I think it was Darkhawk. No,
Okay.
That's not it. That was part of that milestone line. Dark something. He was maybe Silver. No, not Silverhawk.
Let's try milestone comic characters.
I think he was part of that.
Oh.
Was it Silverhawk? I don't know.
Why is this not working?
You put in the secret word.
Oh
yeah.
What?
Static Shock. Hardware was weird. No, that wasn't him.
This was Static Shock?
Yeah, Static. I think his name is Static, but the show is called Static Shock. He looked like he was black, silver. I don't know if he was black, like skin or stuff, but he had he looked like a hawk, a silver hawk. It may have been Shadowhawk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. That's the image, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
I still come across his comics once in a while in the dollar boxes.
I've got quite a few of them.
I've never read any of them. What is going on there? His spinal column snaps like a twig.
You are Shadowhawk. Yeah. It's like a mix between Wolverine and some other character from Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know.
That they felt was ripped off from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them. If they want to do all these things, fine. But if it works for the story, then it works. If not, then why do it? Unless you're just doing it to appease the masses, which isn't really the masses.
Not the masses, just the annoying crap people. Man of Steel.
If they can do it good, they do it good. If not, then I guess I'm not going to worry about it. But that goes for a lot of things. When you start politicalizing something, I start losing interest in it too, because that's not where I'm getting my. I don't want to watch my shows. Yeah, I'm here to be entertained and have fun. And
did I send you that picture when I was watching Scream 3? Gail Weathers, Courtney Cox walks in, and there's this guy. I think he's an actor, and he's like, "Oh, I watch your show all the time, and I totally agree with you that pop culture is the future of politics, or something like that." And I was like, "What the f?"
Yeah, I know. Whatever it was comedy back then that turned into reality.
So crazy.
It's fucking nuts, man. Whatever.
Yeah. It was just like a one-off joke.
Yeah, no, you can find that little pieces here and there. There's some comedians that drop some bits of little pieces like that. It's pretty funny. But I just try to remember I'm on a speck of dust hurtling through space towards another spiraling galaxy that's going to merge in together and become a whole new galaxy at some point. So what the fuck does it matter? What the fuck does it matter that what I eat for lunch?
What'd you eat for lunch?
I don't think I ate lunch. I don't usually eat lunch. I have my coffee for breakfast. I might snack throughout the day. I might not. And then I eat dinner.
Yeah. Me neither.
Yeah. So Man of Steel is good. What comics?
To turn his thing so that he can hold it. So that you can hold it like normal. He's got an axe.
I hate
it only took finding a friend in Australia to find this.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
It's insane.
That is. I'm kind of jealous of that.
Yeah.
Send him another one and get another one.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
good job.
That's cool. Yeah. This is like a major character. Why didn't they produce enough of them?
You would think it's a villain. There's not very many villains out. Why wouldn't you put more out? Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't know anyone that's ever gotten Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, I've never seen him. I guess right now it's I guess those lines are done. They're not going to restock the shelves with anything. At least not around me. Nothing new is ever being restocked.
I really want Deadshot, Harley, and Batgirl.
Yep. And Freeze.
I think he's exclusive to like Target.
Probably.
That's what I heard.
But yeah, Batgirl and
and also Firefly. I need to find. I might just order them on Amazon.
You're gonna have to. The cheapest I keep seeing them is like $20, maybe a little less. He goes up and down. Sometimes I'll see him for 13.
Like 20.
Sometimes I'll see him for 13 something, but shipping is like $7.
Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah, there needs to be like what we're doing, an action figure trading site.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you can find this in the store, send it to me. I'll send you something I got over here.
Yeah. That's how I had to find the freaking Outrider for the titanium Star Wars ships back in the day, 2010, 2011. I had to move to San Francisco to find it.
Hey, you got it though.
Yeah. You could either get it for 19 or 22. Ooh, 16, but it's going to be like $4 shipping.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, $5 shipping.
Yeah.
So stupid. They're just toys.
I know. Why can't you sell them for the price that they're advertised for?
And then Amazon, I've heard, has a thing where the more people look at a product, the more it'll jack the price up.
Oh.
So if a lot of people are looking at a Mandalorian figure, it'll shoot up to like $50.
If it's being sold by Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Go get that Amazon money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's all I got. I've been reading Conan mostly today.
I think I'm catching up on the future state stuff, trying to work my way through that right now.
Do you like it?
Some of it, there's some interesting stories. I found that the short stories after the main story, like at the end of the book, there's like 2 or 3 pages of like side story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking those more
than
the actual stories. But some of it's okay. Some of it's like, what the hell is going on here?
I heard one person say that there's some okay stuff here and there, but I don't care about characters taking over for characters that I like.
There's the Superman stuff is fun, except for Superman and the Metropolis one. It's Jonathan Kent acting as Superman. He like shrinks Metropolis and gives it to Brainiac. I don't know. It's a fucking weird one to save it. Fucking weird. Too much shit was going on, and they started in the middle of a fucking story without any background whatsoever. So it was like not too much. Didn't really feel like I knew what was going on too much, and they just powered through it. Or I skipped too much of the dialogue because it was boring and lost. Pretty pictures though.
That's all that matters.
But there's a one shot, The House of L. That was really good. I was surprised by how good it was and how well I enjoyed it. How much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was probably the best one. The one where Superman's on World and he's got he's like a gladiator fighter. He's got the shield like chained to his chest. You know, like chains on his hands. Like, his powers are gone, so he's still fighting though. That one is interesting, but there's a lot more going on with that story. Like you don't get the whole thing. Like there's part of the story is being told from Earth, and then part of it's being told from Superman's point of view, and then those side stories and after the main story have to do with the main story, and it's just there's a lot going on in that shit. Good concept and good. I like Superman like battling for other stuff, but yeah, the slaves. No, he could have left at any time, but he stayed to free all the slaves. He stayed to be Superman.
Sure.
What I'm feeling from this, is that it's all Elseworlds because it's too all over the place. Each one is a different Elseworld type story. That's what I'm really feeling from this.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. And like the ones that you really want to see where Nightwing's wearing the Deathstroke uniform.
That's great.
Where the fuck is that at? I would like to see that. But they've just shown like glimpses and hinted at it, and that issue hasn't come up. Maybe I missed the issue. I don't know. Maybe it's on this. I haven't read this week's or last week's issues yet.
Yeah. Every time I go to the comic shop, I told Andrea, all I really want is Conan, and if I can't find a new issue or a back issue, I feel a little sad.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, I read that Berserker from Keanu Reeves. Did you hear about it?
I think I was mentioned. I heard a crossing that he was doing a comic.
He was
part of a comic.
Kickstarting a comic, and then think the people that backed it get the trade paperbacks, but they were going to release the issues in stores.
Oh wow!
So I got the first one, and it's drawn to be Keanu Reeves as this character. You would probably really like it. There's not a lot of dialogue, and it's very violent and very action.
I like dialogue. When you start
It's not a negative.
It's
It's not a negative. He punches a guy's jaw off. It's very gory. And then he rips the rib bone out of one guy and then stabs another guy in the chest with it.
You know, for a mellow dude, Keanu Reeves does some like really graphic projects. It's awesome.
You'd like this one. And then
Okay.
it's a decent first issue. Doesn't give you a whole lot. It's just like a big action thing. A little bit of backstory and then like a twist on the last page.
What a twist. What a twist.
Indeed. Yeah. But I'm tired. So unless you got other stuff to talk about, I'll let you go so you can get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep and do my thing.
Yep.
Doing something.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna
play.
do my thing. Wait, what is it?
I've been playing Conan. What?
I'm too tired. Nightmare Before Christmas. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. Oh, damn it. Boogie says it. It's gonna bug me now.
I'm gonna do the best I can.
Baby. That's it.
I can't remember the last time I watched that.
I usually watch it every Christmas now.
Good man. I applaud you because it is not a Halloween movie.
No, it's not.
Halloween is over in the first 5 minutes.
Yes. It even says the werewolf is like 364 more days ago.
364. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I hate it.
Over. It's over, and it goes into Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Fuck Thanksgiving. We go right to Christmas.
And it's still a Christmas movie, even at the end, because he's like, I've got great ideas for the next Halloween.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's Santa dropping off presents.
It's true.
It's Christmas.
Yep.
Yep.
So, folks, if you stuck around to the end of the show, I want to ask that you like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. Go watch my cave woman video that makes weirdos on the internet say that I should have to go to prison. If you want to follow Steve, because I do have this window open, but it's not on the right one. If you want to follow Steve on Instagram, he's at SJP Second Toy Chest. He posts pictures of toys and nonsense. And if you want to see snippets from my forthcoming, son of a bitch, hopefully crowdfunding soon comic series, you can go to The Real Smacked in the Head on Instagram. And that is it for this week.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? You got a topic for next week or a movie you want to sit through while we discuss it?
Yeah. Justice League.
I don't have that one. The regular. Oh, you mean the Snyder cut? You want to talk about that? Okay, that sounds good.
You know, people are just going to sit there and watch it on repeat all day, all the way, probably till whenever. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to talk about. I don't either. I'm just saying it'll be safe to talk about.
That's why I'm like, oh crap! It's gonna show up at like midnight on Thursday, and I'm not gonna stay up till 4 a.m. to avoid people ruining it on Twitter, because you know they're gonna do that.
Yep.
It's starting. Okay, let's calm
Like
down,
when
Spaz.
I know when Mandalorian first came out, they didn't start until 6 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
My time. So it would have been like 3 in your time. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know what HBO is different. I don't know how HBO is going to do this.
Who knows? From what I hear, HBO or Warner Brothers hates it, so maybe they'll mess up the airing of it.
I thought they already did with Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really want this movie to be big and bring back heroes.
Yes. I watched Coming to America too.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking amazing. Couldn't stop laughing. It was just like the first one. It was great. They made fun of themselves for being a sequel. It had its sequel-y moments, but they didn't go overboard with it, and it was still fun. It was still solid. I laughed. Good laugh.
All right then. You heard it here. Did you watch it? No, I refuse.
Oh, it's great. No, they did a. It's not your. It starts off with your stupid sequelness, like how are we going to do a sequel? Blah. But the cameos and the people they bring back, it's just great. It feels like the first movie, like not like exactly like the first movie, but it feels like the Coming to America 30 years later. This is where they're at. It's good. It's got that ridiculousness to it. All right, it's fun.
I've used up all my goodwill on sequels to movies that are 20-some years old. I'm just done with it.
No, I get it. Yeah, I was at first. I was like, I told Lindsay, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because we just watched the first one. She had never seen it. So,
very funny. Still makes me laugh.
Yeah, hell yeah, I laughed the whole fucking thing. And I was like, this could be very bad. I'm like, this is not going to be good, and I'm probably going to turn it off halfway, like really soon if I can't handle it. And it was actually good. Like Eddie Murphy did a really good job.
I hear mixed. I hear it's good, and I hear it's awful.
I can see why someone would say it's awful. It's because, like I said, it does have those sequel-y, like stupid, like come on, like that's the sequel. They throw that stupidness in it, but remember, it's a fucking comedy. They're trying to be funny. I don't feel like they went overboard on certain things. Even when they go like this, remember when this happened, and they go back and they cut to the actual footage from the first movie. That was good. It was funny. It was funny. They did a good job. Like I said, it was done very well. It wasn't just thrown out there just to do it. Like, and the barbers.
How are they still alive?
Fuck, I don't care, but it's worth it just for them. It's fucking worth it.
I'll take
Eddie
your word
Murphy
for
as
it.
an old Jewish man. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it's like watching Raw.
Ancient Jewish man at this point.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Anyways, we can talk about that later too.
I will take your word for it. I refuse to watch it.
Okay. Well, people out there, it's funny. Watch it if you haven't seen it. Watch the first one if you haven't seen it.
Especially.
And then go watch the second one. Yeah, you need to watch the first one. It's a sequel that actually follows the first one. Anyways. Take care. Have a good night. Good week.
Good night, everyone. I don't have a clever sign off. I usually say end communication.
Yeah, there you go.
Senator. Good night, Senator.